One of the things that I read when we were doing research is that for decades you've attended a racially diverse church in Richmond, and I'm just curious how that experience, whether on a political or even just a personal level, has informed how you think about race relations in this country and Black Lives Matter and things of that nature.
Well, when I took a year off when I was in law school to work in Honduras for a year, and it was a very powerful year for me in many ways. But when I was there, I read the great line of Martin Luther King's, "The most segregated hour in the week is 11 o'clock Sunday morning." Boy, that really made an impression on me, because I thought about my own church-going experience up to that point, and it was true. So I decided when I came back from Honduras that I wanted to try to, challenge myself to get out of my own comfort zone. And I started to go to Catholic churches that were predominantly African American, and I actually found that the worship was very similar to the worship I really enjoyed when I was in Honduras, so it kind of connected. And over time, what I've learned is, I learned something really powerful. If you're a minority, you have to understand the ways of the majority as a survival mechanism. You really need to understand the ways of the majority to survive. If you're in a majority, you don't necessarily have to understand the ways of a minority. You don't have to get out of your own comfort zone and look at your life from different perspectives. And so many things have been very valuable to me in terms of going to St. Elizabeth's. We have great friends. Our kids were baptized there. My wife and I were married there. But also being in a situation where I'm in a minority in an important part of my life over a long period of time has really given me a different perspective. And it's opened up perspectives to me, I think, and made me more sensitive to the need to look at things from different points of view. And it's famously said, you don't know what you don't know. So if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you can't necessarily understand the way the world looks to somebody else. And I've often encouraged friends of mine, put yourself in a situation, if you're not in one, put yourself in a situation where you're in a minority. It doesn't have to be a church, it could be a civic organization, it could be anything, but put yourself in a situation persistently and over time where you are not the majority, you're the minority, and just kind of go with that, and you're going to find that you'll learn some things about others, but you're also going to learn some things about yourselves, your own preconceptions, your own limitations. We all have limitations.